If you've scrolled through social media lately, you might have stumbled across a highly disturbing piece of footage. It shows a large, industrial-sized tub filled with a thick, viscous batter meant for soya chop. But instead of routine food preparation, the video allegedly shows an unidentified man being physically dragged right through the middle of the liquid. Almost instantly, this single, localized recording escaped its original context. It ripped across the internet, sparking a widespread public panic regarding the baseline hygiene of the entire street food ecosystem. This chart tracks the exact timeline of that viral explosion. Starting from a baseline of practically zero, the digital engagement metrics, representing millions of views and thousands of shares, shot straight up in a matter of hours, long before a single fact was investigated. This reveals how modern algorithms process shocking imagery. A completely uncontextualized, localized incident is rapidly converted into a national psychological trigger, forcing itself into our collective feeds, whether we asked for it or not. To understand exactly what fueled this specific digital wildfire, we can look at the public grievances voiced online and quickly aggregated in reports by outlets like the Times of India. The immediate reaction centered heavily on contamination. Viewers were watching raw ingredients meant for public consumption being completely compromised, triggering immediate and deep-seated fears about food safety and disease. Alongside the health concerns was a second, equally visceral reaction. The footage appeared to show an individual being subjected to highly derogatory physical treatment, raising immediate red flags about human abuse and workplace cruelty. Combine those two reactions and you get a swift, unyielding public verdict. Within hours, the internet had collectively condemned the act on moral, ethical, and public health grounds. But here is the jarring reality check. Despite that definitive public verdict and millions of angry comments, the actual verified facts are completely missing from the official record. This ledger represents the key elements of an official investigation. Right now, authorities are coming up completely empty. They have not been able to officially confirm the geographical reasons why this dragging incident occurred in the first place. That section of the ledger remains entirely blank. This creates a massive state of information asymmetry. There is a vast, dangerous gap between what the digital public assumes they know from a few seconds of video and what is actually established on the official record. Because of this void, the massive wave of outrage sweeping across social media is operating entirely on assumptions, rather than actionable, prosecutable evidence. Digital sharing happens in milliseconds. A shocking video can reach millions before lunch, but the legally required process of police work, collecting statements, verifying timestamps, locating individuals, is inherently slow and methodical. This Soya Chop batter video serves as a textbook case study for the modern phenomenon of internet justice. The danger here is that public verdicts and societal panics are finalized and handed down, days, sometimes weeks, before anyone actually knows what they are looking at or who is involved. In this landscape, the rigorous work of official fact-finding is perpetually left playing catch-up to viral hysteria, struggling to correct a narrative that has already calcified in the public mind. The most practical response to these algorithmic spikes is patience. We have to learn to suspend our ultimate judgment and leave the internet pitchforks in the shed until authorities actually gather the evidence to fill the information vacuum. The footage of the batter tub is undeniably disturbing to watch, but the deeper, more lasting threat it exposes is a media ecosystem where our collective outrage is easily triggered by entirely unverified context.